Hey everybody, this is Anna. Welcome back to my booktube channel. Today I am going to be doing the LGBTQIA plus tag on my channel. I first saw this tag done on Rogan Shannon's channel, which I will link down below, as well as the original creator of the tag. And for those of you who don't know, the acronym stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and the plus stands for any identities that may not be encompassed in that acronym. So let's go ahead and get started. First question is, how do you identify? Yes, it is true. As you can tell, I identify as bisexual. Contrary to popular belief, this actually means that I am attracted not to boys and girls, but it means that I am attracted to folks of my same gender and different genders than my own. Yay! I also consider myself under the bi/pansexual/queer umbrella, so that's kind of like a big umbrella term for me that I feel quite happy to sit under. And as far as gender goes, I identify as a woman or a femme, which is to me just like a way to insert queerness and non-traditional womanhood into what people typically think of when they think of a woman. Okay, next up is favorite queer books/authors, and oh boy, do I have some books for you. We're going to go ahead and start with books that I have not read yet but want to read. Not Your Villain by C.B. Lee. This is a sequel to Not Your Sidekick, a book about queer superhero sidekick folks and their friends. The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. Foolish Hearts by Emma Mills. Georgia Peaches and Other Forbidden Fruit by J. Robin Brown. And The Tiger's Daughter by Kate Arsenault Rivera. These are all queer books that I've had on my TBR for some time, and I'm hoping that I get to them sometime this year. For the queer books that I already read that were within easy reach on my bookshelves, because there are many, many more that I have read and would for sure recommend, but I don't own them all. The ABCs of LGBT+ by Ashley Mardell. They now go by Ash Hardell since marrying and also changing their first name, but they're a queer YouTuber that blogs about all kinds of these things, and this is a nonfiction book. Her Body and Other Parties by Carmen Maria Machado. How to Make a Wish by Ashley Herring Blake. Tash Hart's Tolstoy by Catherine Ormsby. That Inevitable Victorian Thing by E.K. Johnston. Queens of Geek by Jen Wild. May count as cheating because it's based off of TV show, but I don't care. Anything Steven Universe related, created by Rebecca Sugar. Princess Ever After by Katie O'Neill. And the Lumberjanes series of comics and graphic novels. Question is, how often do you discuss queer books on your channel? I'm a brand new channel, but the real answer to this question is it's gonna be all the time, guys. I read a lot of queer literature, especially starting with last summer being my explosion of gay YA novels. I can't stop myself. I cannot be stopped. Favorite LGBTQIA booktubers? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Cece from Problems of a Book Nerd, Jen Campbell, Simon from Savidge Reads, I think his name is Russell, Ink and Paper Blogs, Sam from Thoughts on Tomes, who else am I forgetting? Rogan Shannon from Rogan Shannon. Queer booktubers. Like I said, Ash Hardell, who is not necessarily a booktuber per se, but has written that book, ABCs of LGBT, about queerness. Those are all I can think of right now. I will link more down below if possible. First time you read a queer character in fiction. I don't really know the answer to this question. This wasn't something that really came up a lot in the books that I read during childhood, and it certainly wasn't something that my family was really interested in me being exposed to as a young kid. But I think probably the first queer character I ever read was in the Bloody Jack series. There's Jackie, who I believe is bisexual, something like that. It's never explicitly stated, but basically it's a historical fiction series about this girl who stows away on a ship to join the Navy, and she has adventures and romantic exploits all across the world, including falling in love with a boy and a girl, both at the same time. Really, really enjoyed those books. So that is it for the LGBTQIA plus tag. I guess I should have stated this at the beginning, but I want to make sure that everyone understands that in this house, that includes pretty much anything that could conceivably fit inside of the acronym. So if you're trans or non-binary or two-spirit or asexual, demisexual, gray, anything like that, please feel free to tag yourself, take up the challenge of posting this video, and thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.